Picture the person who gets pulled into a cult. You're already picturing someone, aren't you? Gullible, lonely, easy to fool. Now throw that picture away, because it's wrong, and the wrongness is the whole point. The people who get recruited are usually intelligent, idealistic, conscientious to a fault, the kind who reads the fine print and wants their life to mean something. High control groups don't hunt the weak. The weak make unreliable members. They hunt the strong. At the one moment, the strong are briefly unguarded. I'm going to show you how that recruitment actually works. Not the robes and the compound, the mechanics, the moves in order, the same way they run on a smart person who'd swear it could never happen to them. And the last move is the one that keeps people inside long after they want out. Start with when. Nobody gets recruited on an ordinary Tuesday when their life is solid. It happens at a seam, a move to a new city, a breakup, a death, some transition where the structure that held you drops away and nobody's expecting you anywhere. In that gap, two needs spike at once: belonging and meaning. And a high control group is, above all, a machine that manufactures both on demand faster than real life ever could. Which brings us to the first move, the flood. You walk in, and you are immediately, overwhelmingly wanted. People remember your name. They light up when you arrive. You've never felt so instantly seen, so warm, so home. This is love bombing. And it's not a feeling, it's a technique. Affection in a dose too large, too fast to be real. Because real warmth is earned slowly, and this is handed to you for free. The flood feels like belonging. It's actually a hook setting. Then the asks begin small. Just come to a dinner. Just one weekend retreat. Just read this. Each request is tiny, reasonable, easy to say yes to. And every yes makes the next yes easier because you've started to see yourself as the kind of person who says yes to these people. This is the foot in the door, gradual escalating commitment. Nobody hands a stranger their savings or their silence. They give it one small, defensible step at a time until they're standing somewhere they'd never have agreed to go in a single leap. The third move builds a wall. Slowly, the language changes. There's an us now, and there's a them. Inside is awake, chosen. Outside is asleep, toxic, lost. Your old friends, your family, the ones asking why you've changed, get recategorized as people who just don't understand, who hold you back. The group doesn't have to lock the doors. It just makes the outside feel colder than the inside and lets you isolate yourself. A person with no outside mirror has no way left to check the reflection. And then they change how you think. Not what you think, how. When a question forms, a phrase arrives to kill it before it finishes. It's just your ego talking. That's the world testing your faith. These are thought-terminating cliches named by the psychiatrist Robert J. Lifton, and they work like a circuit breaker on your own mind. A loaded private vocabulary grows around them, words only insiders use, until language stops being a tool for thinking and becomes a fence around it. Behavior, information, thought, emotion, what counselor Stephen Hassan calls the bite model. Control all four, and you don't need a cage. Here's the part nobody tells you. Every one of those moves landed because you are conscientious, because you keep your commitments, give people the benefit of the doubt, and want to belong to something larger than yourself. The group didn't exploit a weakness. It hijacked a strength. Which is exactly why people stay long after the warmth is gone. That's the last move, and it isn't a move at all. It's a trap you build yourself, the sunk cost. You gave years, money, friendships. You burned bridges for these people, told everyone this was the truth. To walk away now isn't just leaving a group. It's admitting all of it was a mistake, and the mind would rather stay in pain than face a loss that large. So the investment that proves you should leave becomes the reason you stay. So how do you keep your footing? Not by assuming you're too smart. The smart are the target. 1. Watch the pace. Love that arrives too fast, too total, too soon is a flag, not a fairy tale. Real belonging doesn't flood, it builds. 2. Keep your outside ties intact, on purpose. The annoying friend, the skeptical sibling, the old life. Anyone trying to slowly separate you from them is the warning, not the people they warn you about. 3. Notice when questions stop being welcome. A phrase that shows up to end your doubt instead of answer it is manipulation wearing the costume of wisdom. And the one tell that cuts through all of it: any group that punishes questions or won't let you leave has already given you the answer. A real community can survive your doubt and survive your exit. The door tells you everything. A healthy group leaves it open and trusts you to stay. The other kind needs it shut. That's the recruitment. But the deeper question is why your conscience, your loyalty, your idealism, the best parts of you are the exact levers a closed system is built to pull. That's the next case. I'm Professor Cole. Tell me in the comments which move you felt in your own life: the flood, the wall, or the phrase that ended the question. And if you want to see it before it reaches you, subscribe. I'll read the next one with you.